Stop 25 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series, and remember, there's no chase in this series, by the way. The Mountain Dew Southern 500 from Darlington, South Carolina. On the pole, the Bristol winner, John Douglas, finally gets a win. Dylan Poteet's in second position, row 2. Paige Johnson and Josh Osborne, row 3. Adam Chambers and Dalton Day, row 4. Dylan Hughes and Emily Johnson. Both the Johnson sisters doing pretty good. There's the brothers Gardner, Tim and Johnny starting in the back. It's not horrible qualifying runs for them. 19 laps around this racetrack. Here we go, and buggity, buggity, buggity! Taking down the turn 1. On the break, it's John Douglas who has the lead. Remember, they have a lot of wall bangers here at Darlington in the Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. Let's see who all bangs the wall here. You bang the wall, you're pretty much dead meat on this track. Paige Johnson moves into second position right behind the 25 of John Douglas, who leads the first lap here in Darlington. In the second is Paige Johnson. She goes to the inside of John Douglas. Here she comes. Paige's car already pulling all the way, and apparently we're under caution, no doubt. John Douglas hits the wall. Paige Johnson goes to the lead. And, yeah, there's the caution. Tim Frolick and Eric Matthews. Several cars piling into each other. Paige Johnson wins the race back to the yellow flag. Oh, Jake Cole and Jack Richards is in it. Ryan Acosta. Well, let's look and see what happened. Happened in turns 3 and 4. Sometimes a trouble spot here at Darlington. Let's see, there's Eric Matthews in the 30. He has spun the car at this point. Took Ryan Acosta in the 20 with him. This may have been what started it all right there. No, this is what started. Teammates! Tim Frolick and Hunter Carlson got together. Hunter got shoved to the inside. Now, watch Hunter in the 16 car. He's going to go to the inside. He's on the inside of Charles Jackson in the 15. And Hunter goes up the track and hits the 6 car. Blatantly hits the 6 car. Puts him in the Jake Cole in the 44. There on everybody. Trey Campbell escaped the crash. Ryan Acosta, he gets in it. Eric Matthews. Let's see how they got in there. You know, Ryan Acosta is following the 14 of Trey Campbell. Yeah, and Acosta hits the 00 of Jay Gianorin, and then and then Acosta 30 to go around there. Eric Matthews nowhere to go. The California winner. Ralph Green and Alex Filter both going through. Let's ride with the 44 of Jake Cole as to what happened. The Slim Jim Chevrolet from the in-car camera. Ride's not even over yet. He smacks right into the 60 of Jack Richards. Now, let's see what happened there from the camera shot. Jack Richards apparently spun as well. The 60, now he's right in front of the 88 of Alex Filter. Yeah, right there. Jack Richards, he's trying to make his way into the pits. Now watch this. He gets nailed by the 3 of Matthew Rodriguez. Now watch Jake Cole. Mike Becker smacks him. Watch Jake Cole. Bam! And Ann Badson in the 99 was an innocent victim too. She got in a crash. Jack Richards almost got turned. Jack Richards almost got turned over. Obviously. Paige Johnson leads the race here at Darlington, the Mountain Dew Southern 500. Pace cars lights are off. Adam Chambers in second. Dylan Hughes in third. John Douglas. Aaron Reed. Stephanie Naylor, a good run in sixth position. Ashley Sears in seventh. She needs a big turnaround in the points. Dylan Poteet, Josh Osborne, and Keon Shaw, the top 10. Dalton Day in 11th, and Emily Johnson in 12th. And the green flag waves. Paige Johnson, Emily's sister, is in the lead right now here at Darlington. The Southern 500 back underway with 13 laps remaining. She gets a good start, but so does the 4 of Adam Chambers. Has yet to score this season, as a matter of fact. That's hard to believe after scoring the Pepsi 400 win in Season 1. Here comes Adam to the inside. Adam Chambers in the 4 car. He wants the lead here at Darlington. We have an onboard camera with Adam Chambers. Let's go for a ride. The Hunt Brothers Pizza number 4. Into turn number 1. Right up there. He holds that car about wide open through 1 and 2. And oh, he hits the wall and you were on board with him. Dylan Hughes flies by. Apparently we shouldn't have taken an onboard camera ride with Adam Chambers, apparently. Dylan Hughes has the lead now here at Darlington. Has been on a bit of a streak there finishing-wise. He's been doing pretty good. Up in the top 10 of the points right now. Adam Chambers smacks the wall again. John Douglas goes by. Aaron Reed, Stephanie Naylor, they're freight training Adam Chambers. In fact, all 3 of the ladies right there, Stephanie Naylor, Ashley Sears, and Paige Johnson. Adam still cannot keep it off the wall. And make that a lady quadruple now with the 56 of Emily Hughes and under caution again, apparently. And it's Hunter Carlson again, I think. In the 16 car, let's look again as to what happened. I think Johnny Gardner in the 24 may have had something to do with this. Let's look at this again. He's leading the 2 car of Ralph Green. Let's see. Hunter hits the wall. He hits Robbie Bogus in the 2 car. And yeah, Johnny Gardner gets hit by the 2 of Ralph Green, and then Johnny goes right into the wall, up the track. Almost got the 26 of Jeremy Doobie. Now suddenly Robbie Bogus spins in the 2 car. Yeah, he gets hit. He hits the 16 of Hunter Carlson. And right there's where Johnny Gardner crashed. And yet Hunter Carlson hits Robbie Bogus and sends Bogus into Tim Gardner. Oh, and teammates! Robbie Bogus gets hit by the 2 of Ralph Green. So, several cars in a mess. Well, right now it's Dylan Hughes who leads the race here at Darlington. John Douglas in second position. Aaron Reed, Stephanie Naylor, Ashley Sears. Ladies are suddenly picking it up here at Darlington for some reason. They've been on a hot streak. A lot of them have. Adam Chambers right now rides in 4th position. Or 6th position, excuse me. Paige Johnson, Emily Johnson, the sisters running together. Dalton Day and Dylan Poteet, the top 10. And championship leader Josh Osborne in the 11th position. He leads by 155 points, by the way, over Dougie Shears. Or, excuse me, Dalton Day, I should say. Green flag waves. We are 6 laps away from the finish. Dylan Hughes leads the race here at Darlington. John Douglas in the second position. Third is Aaron Reed in the 78. Finished 5th in the points in Season 1. Here comes Aaron to the inside. Aaron Reed wants to try to score a win here in Season 2. John Douglas did it last race on the tour of Bristol, Tennessee. And oh, he hits the wall. John Douglas does. Aaron Reed goes by Stephanie Naylor. Ashley Sears in the 11 car. And Aaron Reed got forced in the wall by Stephanie Naylor. And she goes into second with Ashley Sears in third. Man, look at the ladies just freight training him. As I said, they've been on a hot streak here. Sisters Johnson, Paige and Emily. At Paige in the 42, Emily in the 56. Emily goes to the inside of Paige here as they go up into turn number 1. Uh-oh. And whoa! Emily just forced Paige in the wall. And these are siblings. Keep that in mind. Paige did not like that at all, I'm sure. Ashley Sears now goes into third. There's Stephanie Naylor closing in on Dylan Hughes in the 32 car. 3 laps remaining race. Can we have a second female winner in the Castrol GTX Cup Series? Stephanie Naylor and Ashley Sears certainly hope so with their as far as they are concerned. As well as Emily Johnson. Here comes Stephanie to the inside. She is a teammate somewhat to Johnny Gardner and Tim Gardner. That time by Stephanie led that lap. 2 laps to go. Dylan Hughes fighting tough on the outside. Ashley Sears goes in the second position. Here she comes to the inside. We may have a second female winner here in the Southern 500. Ashley Sears to the inside. Trying to go to the inside. Stephanie Naylor holds the top spot. Ashley Sears has been so close to winning. She was close at Watkins Glen. Coming on line be the white flag. 1 more to go here at Darlington. Do not think we've had a top 3 girl sweep. Right now, the top 3 are girls. Ashley Sears to the inside. Stephanie Naylor hits the wall on turn number 2. Ashley Sears to the lead in the number 11 FedEx car. This may give the race to Ashley as they come down out of turn number 4. And for the first time ever, Ashley Sears has won in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. She has won the Southern 500. And she has become the second female to ever win in the series. Stephanie Naylor comes home second, a female top 2. Unbelievable. And here's how they finish here. Ashley Sears is your winner of the Mountain Dew Southern 500. Stephanie Naylor finishes second. Dalton Day third. Josh Osborne fourth. 5th to John Douglas. 6th to Aaron Reed. 7th, Emily Johnson. 8th, Dylan Hughes. 9th is Paige Johnson. And 10th is Dylan Poteet. Adam Chambers finishes 11th. Jacob Rodriguez 12th. Trey Campbell 13th. A good run for him. Keith Batson, Charles Jackson, Eric Weber, Ryan Cooper, Keon Shaw, Matt Richards, and Tim Gardner. There's the rest of the running order here. Alexander Dawson, Dougie Shears, Jeremy Doobie. Several cars there. And Mike Becker brings up the rear in King Richard Petty's car in the 40th position. Several of them. Crash header problem for Tim Frolic in the 36. He's having a horrible season so far. But Ashley Sears, the second female to ever win in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, wins the Mountain Dew Southern 500 at Darlington, South Carolina. And here's how the points are right now. Josh Osborne still has the lead by 150 over Dalton Day. Dylan Hughes in third. Charles Jackson fourth. Dougie Shears right now 5th. Dylan Poteet, Hayden Klein, John Douglas in the top 10. Mike Becker and Paige Johnson up in the 10th position. And there's the Aaron Reed up the 14th position. He's having a good, solid points. He had a good, solid points stay at Darlington. Matthew Rodriguez dropped down to 22nd. Stephanie Naylor And 23rd right now in the points. And here's how they are. And there it is. Ashley Sears up to the top 30 in 29th with that win. She's been on a hot streak. There, Adam Chambers in the 31st position. Not a good year for him. Well, next race on the tour will be the Air Guard 400 at Richmond, Virginia. Stay tuned for that.